Welcome everyone for another new day in Subnautica modded with the FCS mods and new update to the mods. Last time this started rolling out as I was doing the video and ran into some problems, obviously, like certain things missing, like my little the cafe thing missing from there. I don't know why it was missing, but because I mean it's still the people lounge bar, but stuff like that disappeared. Also, the important thing to note is the change with the color tool caused everything to go black on me. So I will see if I can fix that real quick. Okay, there we go. So update the template. Primary, I don't know which one is supposed to be. All right, we'll try this. Primary red, secondary black. And, not that. There we go. All right, come on. Once again. Try it. There. Okay, so primary is the frame. Black, you know, I actually kind of like that. Instead of the red cushion, nice black cushion kind of stands out. There we go. Okay, I feel like I'm good with this. Let's fix my signs that were all nicely done before, now I've been reset. Fresh can of paint. Let's try this. We're gonna go with my template. Oh, it actually changes the color now on these. Good. So we'll go with, let's see, that should be the red. That's gonna be white on the outside. Yeah, that's kind of what I want. It's just the clean white color. That one really didn't even matter right there. We'll take that out anyway later. We'll bring it down a little bit on the gray, and I want to colorize. I want to see if I can get some nice color in that. Okay, so the base is that more the secondary color there, which I kind of like that. It's not too stand out, but it works. It's red. Keeper lounge bar, take 2. What? Okay, that's being a little bit more picky now, it seems. I don't remember it had to be that far back, but okay. My chips are still there. Let's see. I'm looking for Carolina peeper balls. Ready to see that? I gave you that. There it is. Yes, there they are. Carolina peeper balls. Yes. Let's see. What is it? Oh, we don't have a description yet. FCS, if you want me to write the description, I can come up with something. Ooh, I get a coffee mug. Yeah. It's not quite the same as my actual coffee mug that you could get, but it's a coffee mug in the game. So I do appreciate the whole choosing a group of colors. So it's easy, you know, to be able to go back and just be like, hey, apply this to this item again. But, you know, I'm not seeing any way to name it. And that would be kind of nice to be able to do like a little, you know, when you pick it, like default 1, default 2, and give it an option to say like apply name. Or when you update it, give us an option to put a name in there. That way I can say like outdoor decorations, stuff like that. That I can say this is my standard for the outdoor decorations. And now where's this new planter pot, neon planter pot? Okay, so is bigger than the normal planter pot, but it's also you know, taller, square, rounded square. I'll get that. It's not completely square, it's a rounded square. I want to see how this looks. I mean, it does raise the plants up a little bit more. It might give it a little bit more of a nice visual look to it. I also appreciate the fact that with this new option, we have a greater range of colors. It's not just the set of colors we had before. It's a much wider range of colors. And I updated the wrong color. What about that? It's supposed to be this color. Yeah, the dot. All right, time to get some plants. Now, we've got some other new stuff to try out. Some replacements for things I was using before, as well as some new stuff, if I can find. You know what? I bet it's, there it is, exterior module. Okay, and I did see, if you're using the snap builder, you can have a problem with this not wanting to place. So I've got the snap builder turned off. Still not placing. Okay. Oh, there it goes. You got to aim up a little bit. Okay. So we'll have that there. And now we have some new items. We have stove. Well, shower, sink, stuff like that I'm going to put upstairs for that. We also have curing cabinet and microwave. And the microwave and curing cabinet are definitely the more interesting ones, I would say. Plus the stove. I feel like we need a stove down here. We're going to have it like, as you come in, we got like a little cooking area if you want to get something on your way in. I guess I could do it in each room, but it wouldn't make sense to have like 3 stoves, you know? I think we ideally should have like food production somewhere else. We got the stove, we got the microwave, and don't think, yeah, curing cabinet's a little bigger. I'll put it here for now, but I'll probably honestly take it out later and put it in like the kitchen type area. Yes, we're going to go ahead with a kitchen type setup, a food production type setup between some multi-purpose rooms over here. Make our stairs, walk inside, got some plants showing through, and do not like that part. We're gonna make this the kitchen. That is bothering me, having those plants sticking through. Go away, tree. It's that stupid tree. Go away. Can't even interact with you. How sad. Let's try this again. See how bad it's sticking out there. Little bit in the corner. I don't exactly have a lot of choice of this. We'll go with this one. It actually puts it right as you walk out. Oh, that's fine. You walk out, you got this. That works. Oh, yeah, look at that. That one little bit there. I can work around that. It's called counter. Even if I don't add a mod to allow for fish breeding in the aquarium, I'm gonna put an aquarium here because it makes me think of those live lobster tanks. You know, we'll have some fish in there that are catch of the day, fresh right from the tank. Now I just need like placeable decorations like a cutting board. You know, I wonder, can I place down the knife? I gotta chop with the knife. Be great to be able to have a decorative knife, decorative cutting board, stuff like that. Like here's food chopping stuff, you know, that would be a good little touch. We've already got veggies, fruit veggie stuff being grown below. Now I gotta get some fishies going. One thing we also have now is different versions of the neon shelf. Now the previous one is pretty wide. It sticks out a good bit. So we have a more skinny, shallow type one. Of course, it's not placing right there. The other one placed like in that spot, and this one's like, nope, nope, nope. Or if it's not a tray. Okay, it's placing there, so it does. I don't know. It's got to go way down like that. And we also have these little square ones. We'll try that. You know, that I can make this work. I was gonna do the long one in the middle, and then the square ones kind of between these, but or you know, the end. That works. You know, I can deal with that. Oh, the stove has a timer, kitchen clock on it. Interesting. But the microwave just has a timer for the cooking. Can I cannot target that. I can open the storage. I can't click the buttons. Same with the curing cabinet. Okay, I gotta get some fish going. I gotta test this out. I've got to see if it actually works. Reggie, come here. There we go. Reginald's. 6 of each. So I'm gonna throw in 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of them smacked each other. All right, so that should give me a starting basis here for my food stock. We'll do 1 of each here. So we got something on display, and let's try a couple of these. So decorations fabricator through the all-in-one fabricator. We need cured Reginald and cured Peeper. I remembered cured Peeper. I just couldn't remember if it was specifically cured Reginald. And somehow I ended up with extra table coral samples from what I should have used. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's put the Reginald in. And I can still take it out. Okay, I'm gonna let him sit in there. You know, let's try the stove. I always get more peepers. Let's just put them in the stove. Cannot open cooking. Please wait. Okay. So that worked. We got cured peeper from the stove. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, okay. So I can't hit the numbers, but I can hit the start button and the eject button. Okay, let's do that. 58 seconds. Okay, so now I'm curious about the microwave. Is it just cooked or is it something different? Do we have a new type? Spadefish. Yes, we'll just do the spadefish. Start. 1 minute to microwave. So the stove, you don't have any interaction. You don't go there and say, oh, hit this, you know, temperature, whatever. Put in, takes a second, done. Which is interesting, it's so fast at cooking. Then we have 1 minute countdown for this. You see it's still going. And that is finished, so let's look. We have a cured Reginald. There we go. So we'll toss in. I don't have to do it, but you know, it's a good place to store the food. Sea breeze. All right, come on. Come on. Okay, now I can open it and we have cooked spadefish. So it's the same thing as you get with the stove. The stove has a much larger area for storage. So I'm wondering if the stove acts in replacement to what the alien chef did, which was you could have it mass produce items. Since I moved all that over, I want to set up a separate storage thing. Guess I could actually have it hang off. Yeah, it's just a little bit. I don't want it to connect to that. I want to have the food separate from our storage area just because of how it's done. One level of floor racks is going to be more than enough storage space for this base. So while I want it to look like we have a lot of storage, it's not going to look that way, but we will have a lot of storage. I'm waiting on some data disks to come in, as well as I did the medium cabinet, so it gives like a techie look because of the drawers, and it let me mount this. So we have almost like a desk terminal setup. And you see I do have items already showing. That is from the hydroponic harvesters and the matter replicators. So nothing in storage yet, but we're going to go ahead and start changing that first with the transceiver. Just need the one so I can interact with other stuff around the base. This is not where it's going to go in the end. I will move this up top, but just for now, antenna so I can connect it with the other bases. And I went out and grabbed a bunch of free range spadefish and Reginald. So let's try, because there's more than one space on this with the stove. We'll see what happens. So cooking. Okay, it's taking longer now than it took before. Before it was just, you know, done with the one item. And now it's taking longer. These one item in the microwave and in the curing cabinet at a time. So just one of those. It's a minute wait. Cannot open because it's cooking. So there it goes, done. So the stove is the cooking equivalent of the alien chef. And then we have the microwave and the curing cabinet, which do single items. Honestly, the microwave is nice because it's smaller, takes up less space. You can throw it in a counter or someplace like that. It's a little easier. Maybe uses less power in the end. You know, but the stove is honestly faster for just the one item. It just comes up to how much storage space do you want to use. So I have done some work in the room. I added a seat. I added a computer. I added an extra little monitor. And I have half of the server racks filled. So the purple ones are filled. The red ones are empty right now. See, NA. But that right there, that has given me a total of 3,792 items in storage capability. And that basically is 126 point something wall lockers worth, or 79 freestanding lockers worth of storage. So if you want to build a base with 79 standing lockers, you can have the same amount of storage I have in 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. Look at that. A little bit of red at the top, like a heating element. Love the red glow in that. Oh, yes. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I'm liking that. I didn't mean to grab the water bottle, but okay. Ooh, you know, actually, let's try this one. Oh, yeah. I'm liking just the fringe, the lining effect on that. It's not overly done. It's just a nice little accent. Oh, yes. Look at that. Finally, fully grown in again. Honestly, it doesn't show the light in the middle as much as the other design did for those. I mean, they were a little lower, you know, like a regular planter pot. It did show that light off in the middle. But in terms of the lighting on the pots themselves, this stands out a lot more. It's a lot more noticeable. And that just gives a very nice little color to the area. Nice little, you know, little glow coming off. You said, ooh, look at a little floral pattern coming off of the leaves with the light there. I think it looks pretty good. I think I'm going to wait on the shower stuff for right now. I do like the idea. I might do the crew lockers up here instead of those. So you have a crew locker for the bathroom, shower area. But I think because of the way the toilets look, I'm going to wait and see if we get some kind of divider, some kind of separator that lets us have more than one in a single room. Otherwise, this is going to be like a bathroom shower area for one person at a time, or you're going to be very friendly with some of your bunk mates. So now with the server racks in place and the terminal in place, it is very important to name the base. It's just base 3 right now. We need to change the name. So leave it in a comment below some of your suggestions for the base name. We've already got Island View Lounge because it is kind of a view of the island. But let's come up with some creative name options for the base itself. So again, leave it in a comment below if you got an idea for one. And now we're at the Dunes Spice Mine, which is producing all my other stuff that I need material-wise, and all this has gone black. So now, one thing that's been changed with this is if you do the connect to base, which this is set to connect to the base above, it's not supposed to require the power transmitter anymore. I'm going to leave it in place. It's already there. It's not hurting anything. It's just an extra, you know, redundant amount of power production. But that is something that's changed. It's not supposed to require the power connections anymore if you connect it to base. So assuming the base is, of course, within range. And I'm turning off my quartz production because I've got way too much quartz right now. Let's see. There's 36. 106. I need some more titanium at the moment being made. So yes, with the new update, we have quite a few new items. New food production stuff, the stove, the microwave, and they're functional. Again, if you want to cook a lot of food in one go like the alien chef did, the stove is your option. You just need to do a quick nuke 'em for cooked one fish. Stove is still your option unless you just need like something with smaller space usage, and that's the microwave. Then you've got the curing cabinet, which will cure food without the salt, so it can be worth it if you don't want to have to go get salt. And of course, new models for a couple of things. We got the sink, we got some changes for that, a lot of stuff with the cooking, also stuff with just everything else, the new paint system, a lot of things to be changing around with your setups already if you're already using these mods because you are a supporter on Patreon. But I am definitely liking the changes. I also like the fact that there's wheels so you can roll the server cabinets out so they're not such a pain to move. I like that. But yeah, I've got plenty of storage space, plenty of cooking capabilities. Everything looks good. And I guess next time I'll just have to start playing around with some of the other stuff, see what we come up with. But like I said, leave a comment if you guys suggestions for the name of the base, because we do need a name for the base. And with that said, that's it for this video. So if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, and I will see you next time.